I want to say something about George. He was a very good friend of mine. But the important thing about George is he's a fantastic, and he was a fantastic photographer and did some great work. But he was also a political animal, as we say. And when we were in South Africa, we all worked as we were young boys, his age when we started, maybe even younger, working against the government and against the regime. And we had to do that in such a way that, that we did not get into any kind of problems or trouble with the police. But still we had to do our work underground, and George did a lot of interesting work already in South Africa, but he knew that he could not continue doing that there because the situation, the net was closing on us, and we knew that we had to get out soon. So in '69, I got out of the country and went to Amsterdam. And a year later, George came. And he came to me first, and from Amsterdam, he went to London because all my friends at the time wanted to go to London because London was hip. That's where we had to be. That is where the activities were. The African National Congress, I think some of you know, that was the resistance movement in South Africa, the strongest one. They were then settled in London. So they all moved in that direction. I was the only one actually that went to Amsterdam because I was told, don't go to London, go somewhere else, go to Amsterdam, which I did not know whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, but I did it. Yeah? So when he came to Europe, I was in Amsterdam, I did my anti-apartheid work, or you could say against the regime in Amsterdam, and I always got George and other people like Janshis, for example, another South African, to come and do their work, anti-apartheid work, very powerful stuff in Amsterdam. And that is how he worked. The thing was that when he went back to South Africa, after '95, there was a lot of problems in that situation for him to get established in the way he wanted to be. He did do a number of things that was very well, and he got also quite far, but he did not get to the top where he should have been as an artist in South Africa. So that is George, and I hope, and I'm very happy and glad that this exhibition has taken place. But I think there should be a follow-up, because George has done many, many more other things. I've got lots of works of his at home, for example, which can also be exhibited and shown in many aspects, not only in South Africa, but what happened in Europe, wherever he was, and what he photographed, and what was behind these ideas. Because he was one of the strongest people that fought for the rights of black in the whole world, not only South Africa. And he came out very strongly with his work in that respect. That's all I want to say.